So one thing that I've come to realize is that mobile players in Delta Force have a hard time figuring settings, sensitivity, and general tips when it comes to playing Delta Force mobile. Now in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you my settings and my sensitivity, and I'm going to be adding some tips and tricks here and there just so you guys can get some extra stuff from this video. So if this is what you're into, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. All right, so we're going to get into the settings and my HUD and the sensitivity real quick. But before that, I want to answer a quick question that people have been consistently asking me. How I get my matchmaking so quick and how my MS is so low and all that. Now, it wasn't always like that, all right? I'd like to say I was on high MS, as you can see, and it was really bad. My shots were not connecting and all that, but something happened. I discovered Lagofast, right? And I really want to put you guys on. Now, Lagofast is actually an app both on mobile and on PC. If you actually download Lagofast and you click on Boost, you're going to see that you're gonna get different servers over here. The difference between Lagofast and the Delta Force servers is that in Delta Force, you're actually going to see the servers listed, but there are different servers within every single region. But in Lagofast, for example, in Europe, you can see different servers in the actual continent, which is actually insane. Now, what Lagofast does and why I actually have it on my PC most of the time is that you can see the season 7 tasks for the 3x3s, right? Lagofast gives you a quick guide on how you can actually do these tasks fast and simple. And if you don't even understand some of the missions, it's literally going to explain it to you. And not just that, the codes on every single map is displayed in this app. The code gets updated from time to time, obviously, according to the time in the game. And literally, like, you don't need to sweat to find the code at all. If you have Lagofast, you can see the code. Once you get Lagofast, I'm not going to leave you there. Once you actually get into the app, you're going to click on premium, and then right below the discount codes, you're going to type this there, rega. Now that's 71% off. That's insane. So enjoy that one, and let's get right into my settings and my HUD for this video. And let me show you my HUD first before I show you my controls, because it's important that you know what my HUD looks like. All right, now let's switch to the hand cam real quick. Now you can see over here that this is my HUD. Okay, let me make the thingy things visible so you see how my hand placement and everything else looks on the screen. Right, this is a 5-finger HUD that I built by myself, brick by brick, and it works out perfectly for me. Now you can have this same HUD and this same placements, or you can adjust them according to what you want. You could look at this HUD and make your HUD, or you could just copy if you want. I'm gonna put the code in the description of this video and on the screen. But yeah, basically this is what my HUD looks like. I play 5 fingers, and this is how the placement is. I use my index finger, this finger right here. I use it to aim down. I use my ring finger, you could say the bad word finger. I use it to shoot or hip fire. Now I use my left index finger to crouch and jump, and then peeking as well. Now the reason why the peek is right close to the movement fingers is because when you're ADSing, when you actually ADS, you can't jump, right? So it's efficient for me that if I ADS and I'm shooting and I want to, you know, do this left right movement thingy thing, yeah, I could easily do that without, you know, thinking of jumping or anything. It's just one finger for that, right? This is for my prone. The left thumb is for my movement, right thumb is for my camera. Now there's a beautiful thing that I do with my right index finger that is for the gadgets and for anything else, for reloading, weapon switching. I'll talk about the weapon switching in a bit. And sometimes, you know, looting over here. This is my looting box thingy thing, and then saving my teammate as well. Now you can see I have the slow walk button. When we get into the settings, I'm probably gonna explain why I have this here. And yeah, this is what my HUD looks like. Now those that want to have this HUD, right, I'm going to show you the code real quick. Now this is the code for my HUD. All right, now that we're done with the controls, let's go into the basic settings. Now my aim assist is on. If you have it off, I don't know why. That's not smart of you. Please turn it back on. Scope modification is on. Firing mode, I have it on custom, but my quick ADS and everything ADS is off because I play 5 fingers. I literally told you guys I use my index for aiming and then ring finger for firing. My hold breath mode is enabled automatically. I don't need to click on it to hold breath. So that's that. My FOV is 100. Honestly, wish there was a 120. But yeah, I keep it maxed because I play on an iPad. If you're on the phone, you probably want to drop it down a little bit because it might be too wide and you might not see the enemies. But for me, honestly, I even want it to be higher than this, honestly. But yeah, basic combat, I have it on. I have my ADS on hold. That is if I'm aiming down, I hold it. I don't tap it, right? So I hold it and it's fine. Cancel ADS on sprint, I have it off. Cancel healing on sprint, I have it off. Cancel reload logic improvement is on. Now when you come to the reload cancel mode, I have it on fire, right? The reason being that if there's an enemy that is trying to push me whilst I'm reloading and I want to shoot, even if I have 10 ammo left, it's gonna shoot, right? I don't want it to like intentionally not shoot because I'm reloading. That would get me killed. And 10 ammo can actually kill an enemy if I have the right movement. So that's fine with me. Now, lean peek, highly important. I don't know who doesn't want to lean peek in this game. It's very important. I have it on lean peek mode. I have it on hold because I want to hold my lean in peeking thingy. I want to hold it. And then when I let go, I know I've let go. You know what I mean? Gyroscope, I don't use gyroscope. But honestly, if you can on mobile, use it. If you can on iPad, use it. Gyroscope is like aim assist. Camera turning, I have everything off because I don't want anything to be turning my camera on the screen. I play 5 fingers. I don't want to be trying to use my tactical skill and then for some amazing reason I do this and then my tactical skill shifts my screen. No, I don't want that to happen. Interrupts, crouch, and prone, I have it off. Silent mode, I have it on the button. Now, I remember telling you guys that I had mine down here, and it's because I don't want to have it on the wheel, right? If I want to walk normally like a bot, I could walk normally like a bot. I don't want to slow walk like, yeah, I want to have a button for it so I can turn it on and off. Tactical sprint, I have it on activate with stick. Now, I forgot to mention, right, that the tactical thingy thing, sprint thingy thing, if you want to have it, let me show you. If you want to have the tactical sprint thingy thing, you need to keep this, drag this down, right? It's 2 sprints. This one is for the auto sprint, but this is tactical sprint. Drag it down all the way down so you can tack sprint. All right. My dive in warfare, I don't really play warfare, but I don't like diving. It really doesn't, I don't know, I don't like it, so I have it off. Auto parachute is off for me as well. Quick weapon switch. Now, if you don't know what the quick weapon switch is, again, I'm going to show you real quick. This is the quick weapon switch. Now, why do I have this? Why don't I just use the weapon buttons over here and just get it over with? There's a reason for that, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason is that with this weapon switch button, I just need one button to switch between weapons. Or if I want to use my melee, I can hold the button and then it goes straight into my melee, right? And that's literally so easy for me. If I have 2 buttons here, I have to know which weapon I'm holding and then click on that one before I can get into my melee. And honestly, I don't want to do that. Sometimes I might even get confused, right? I don't want to do that. So this quick switch weapon button switches between all my weapons. And then if I want to go into melee, I hold it down and I go straight into my melee. Now, my sensitivity transition mode, I have it on gradual because when it's instant, I really don't like it. It just jumps throughout my whole screen if I ADS. I don't like that, so I have it on gradual. Airborne mantle behavior, I don't like automatic mantle. I want to jump and mantle by myself. I don't want the game to do that for me because sometimes I could get in a fight and then I'm just jumping and then it's just gonna automatically mantle and I don't want that. Independent from jump, I have it off. Crouch, prone, hybrid, I don't want that because some people usually like to hold their crouch button and then prone, but I want a dedicated button for proning because I play 5 fingers. Again, if you're on 2 fingers, you might want to have it on crouch prone just to hold your crouch button and then you get your prone easily. Coming down to my sensitivity settings, I didn't really tweak a lot of stuff, honestly. I just touched some stuff and you could just copy this while I scroll. Okay, for me the sensitivity works for me and I'm good with it. I don't really deal with too much. And I genuinely just love it. This is a good sensitivity for me. If you guys want it, you just copy it or work around this. I don't use gyroscope, so I don't have a sensitivity for it. Now to my game smart recommendation, I have it on for my meds. There's one that people just keep asking, is my graphic settings. There's no other special graphic settings, ladies and gentlemen, but let me give a quick tip. In a game or in FPS games, your FPS is way more important than how beautiful the game looks like. So if your device is not granting you, maybe let's say for me, if I go to max, my frame rate is going to come to ultimate, and ultimate is 60 FPS. I do not want this. So if you can sacrifice your graphics to whatever higher limit it could go, and then put the FPS on the flipping highest, ladies and gentlemen. This device that I have doesn't have 144, so I don't have that, but I have 120. I want to keep that 120, and I want to actually, you know, play the game on either standard, smooth, exquisite, or whatever it is that would not get your device lagging. It is very important. For me, I could play on HD and still 120 FPS, and I would be fine because I have an iPad Pro M4. Adaptive power consumption, put it on off. Put it on no, so you don't get your FPS dropping to like medium when you're playing just because your device got hot. Dolby Atmos, I don't use Dolby Atmos. I use HRTF. I think HRTF is way better in figuring out if a person is coming on your left or right, or in front of you or below you or whatever it is. Way better. But yeah, that is just it for my settings and my sensitivity, ladies and gentlemen. Now finally I could rest, and you can refer anyone that has an iPad that went to sensitivity settings, or they want to HUD settings or HUD code or some basic tips about this game to my channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.